Get the front of the table.
Hello, Oriole Nation. Good evening.
All right, we are back to open session. So the next item is our board mission statement and agreements.
Yes, our board mission statement is we will develop policy that is representative of our community, set goals, and lead our district by collaborating. Our beliefs are stand up and own it. We are one and courage to grow. Stand up and own it is that individual right and belief that what we share, what we bring to the table, we do it intentionally and do it as best as we possibly can. Sometimes we don't always hit that mark, but we own whatever that is. We are one is really about that factor of we can't do this alone. We need each other, and together we are far more successful. And then finally, courage to grow is that we're always trying to learn along the way. I mean, if we're always open to something that we might not know or be at least curious about something that could be there for us. So those are our beliefs.
Alrighty. Our next item is consent agenda. So we have 3 items listed. The first one is approval of the special board meeting minutes from August 12th, 2024. And then approval of the regular board meeting minutes from July 22nd, 2024. And then the treasurer's report, which all are found in our packets. So just look for a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
And then roll.
Hawk.
Yes.
Yeager, yes. Geckerman.
Yes.
Hunker.
Yes.
Matthew. Yes.
All right. Next item is board members share a moment of pride. I don't know. Who'd like to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So I don't remember the last time that the football team had a winning record, so I think I'm proud to
Undefeated.
say that. Yeah, so undefeated. So that was great to see, a great win. It was a good game, but it was good to see. So I'll leave the rest of the back to school night for others, but I had a lot of good things. Just one thing with that. Purchased something from Beans and Bites, so that was great to see the 3 food trucks there too. So that's just one thing I wanted to mention.
Thanks, Terry. Steve, you want to go?
Sure, I attended the opening staff morning breakfast program, and I think I've done that pretty much every year I've been on the board, and it's always fun, always exciting to kind of see the staff back. They've been away for the summer and seeing each other and just getting excited about the school year happening again. And then the program is always good to go through the, the new stuff for the year and reminders. And the speaker again, Lucas Jaden, was excellent. So always a fun day.
Good. Well, I'm gonna piggyback off of what Steve said. I joined for a bit on Monday morning, and that was my first time doing it. So it was a good experience for me, and good to see everyone getting excited to get back to school.
I'm not sure where this is published, but there's this Flyaway Focus website that did an article on the football team.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And, so my daughter sent it to me, and so we interviewed Coach Bayer and 2 or 3 of the players. And it was really a great article. Those people really represented North Fond du Lac well. So I thought it was a good article, but the best part was how Coach Bayer and these 3 players spoke about their experience in North Fond du Lac and where we're going and what we're trying to do. So I thought it was just a great article and really well represented us well.
If I may so inject, there's a line from Dimitri Reed in there, and he's like the last comment within it. He's like, we're part of change. We know that it's tough, but we see it happening. And it was just so well said. And, from a young man who's, just embracing all those beliefs that we just talked about, courage to grow, standing up and owning it, and we are one. I mean, it's just incredible. And I agree with you. It was a great article that our individuals all made happen. So good for us.
Can I just interject on that too? Yeah. Friday night, the next night, KFIZ, the sports guy, Chuck Freeman, does a football prep show, and he interviewed Talon also. And it was just fun listening to it. It was about a 10 or 15 minute interview, and the same type of stuff was Talon just handled it extremely well and just so professional. I really thought that showed well for us.
Awesome. And they'll go 2-0 on Thursday night at home, right? That's the plan.
Good. Come on out.
All right.
Support the Orioles.
Yeah, just, the week last week was great. Everyone just talked about. Also, I noticed that the Welcome to the Nest piece at FLC, they did the back to school night, where they do the piece at the playground. I think that's just a couple years now we've been doing that, maybe.
Yeah.
At least that I've known of. So thought that was a great way for students to meet the staff. And then just, I think the overall staff, I know a lot goes into day one, and long hours and lots of effort, and that doesn't go unnoticed by myself and the board on the efforts that are going into it. And then I do have a question. I don't see Luis on our agenda.
I know.
Can I give him a moment of pride to share a little
You
bit?
bet.
All right.
You bet.
So if you want to Luis go and share your moment of pride as a board member.
Oh, great.
This is Luis Garcia, everyone. He's our board member for this year, so please welcome him too. Yes.
I just want to say I was very happy to be able to participate in the ribbon cutting last week. I was told about the speech just a little bit before, and I gotta say it wasn't that good. I typed it up in 5 minutes, but it was really enjoying to be able to help embrace our new building to the community and all the new students.
I thought it was a good speech, so thank you for doing that.
Do you have anything else to share out with us? Because we don't have like anything per se in the minutes right now, but.
Yeah, so for like the student council part, none of our new advisors are here today. Caitlin Immel, she got married over the summer, so she's Caitlin Doherty. And then our new staff member, Mr. Michael Westbrook. And then we have our annual trunk or treat event that will be taking place October 21st, Monday night from 5 to 6:30 in the Horseman parking lot once again this year. And then for our student athletics, congratulations to the football team as they won their game 26-25 against Dominican. Tomorrow evening, volleyball has their game at home against Kiel, and then Thursday evening, football game against Crivets.
Awesome. Great. Thank you very much.
So Luis, on these, you're welcome to stay as long as you want, but you're also welcome to leave if you have something too. So just so you know.
It's open for you.
Yes, well, thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
All right, our next item is clerk's report.
All right, as far as the clerk's report goes, donations for the Trefford Way Playground, we had Huberty and Associates donate $500 for Backpack Buddies, All Tools MDT Inspection Service, $1,000, and Helen Ninneman, $200. Also, 2 new local businesses are again supporting the Backpack Buddy program, Beans and Bites for their 3rd year. And their promotion is to purchase a rubber duck with any drink. And then Charlie's Banquet Hall, 2nd year, purchase a rubber duck for $1. That's it for the clerk's report.
Thanks for sharing, Gary. All right, our next item is citizens' comments. This is an opportunity for anyone to share comments towards the board. If anyone has any comments, I think we got staff in here today, so we'll move on. So turn over to Matt.
All right. Thank you, everybody. This is the report for this month. We're going to start with learning academics. I'm going to actually turn it over to Julia. If you want to lead off with the big band trip that's coming up and just kind of share with the board what that is. And I've got a couple of those documents up there and they've already seen them beforehand, but if you want to just give us a breakdown of what this is all about, and that'd be fantastic.
So every 4 years for quite a while, I want to say since the 90s, the band has been going to Florida. And in 2026, it will be time to return. We were just down there in 2022. So I am hoping to continue that tradition with a couple of updates to the itinerary. The last time we went, Disney was on the tail end of COVID, so they were very particular about what groups could or couldn't perform. So we're hoping that we will perform at Disney. Another change that I'm hoping to include is traveling by air rather than by bus. I'm sure Ella can attest that the bus ride was fun. However, we were exhausted when we got there, and then hope that the students are a little bit more invigorated and ready to experience being in, for some of them, a new state I know when we went 4 years ago, there were some students that hadn't traveled out of Wisconsin, or the furthest they had been was Chicago. And then I'm hoping by adding the airline piece, there are probably some students that have never flown before. So what's really great about this trip is there's so many more experiences that high school band can provide to students, more than just, you know, making music and learning how to be musicians, but we learn the greater piece of community and some responsibility of how to manage your money and your sleep and your time and all of those great things that go along with travel.
Questions?
What about the funding? Are you gonna be doing fundraising and things like that with the kids?
Yes, so fortunately, we are able to fundraise. We did a couple fundraisers last year. We did a Ferris popcorn sale and did some Oriole Nation raffle ticket selling. And there are some students that have already banked like $500 in funds. I am hoping to do the Ferris sale again because that went really well. I've reached out to do a fruit sale because that's a great thing that a lot of bands tend to do. But what's really great about Bob Rogers Travel, which is the company that we have traveled with prior, is they are now offering a crowdfunding option that when you have put your deposit in, you are given a unique link that says, hey, Aunt Sue, I am Sally and I'm going on a band trip. All you have to do is hit this button and you can help fund my trip, which is a great opportunity for students to take some of the burden off of their family as well.
You know, you'll be ending a tradition. I don't know if it's still been a tradition, but the counting Waffle House is on the way now. Even in the middle of the night.
And how many of them have at least one light out in their sign? That's the other piece.
It's a requirement.